We're never gonna get over this cold spell that we're in where it starts being really freezing in the morning, but then it gets pretty decent in the afternoon for a long time, are we? Hey everybody! It's me again! Yay! Today's Thursday, but you all probably... Actually, you should already know that. So, yep, we made it through the halfway mark of the week, guys. We did it. Just gotta get through today and get through a good portion of tomorrow. And that's about it. That's really all we gotta do. It's not gonna be that hard either. You know, I gotta say, last few days I've been feeling pretty good. I mean, it's different for everybody, and that's totally understandable, but I don't know. I've been feeling pretty great lately. Maybe it's because as I make these videos more and more, I find it easier to do, and plus, it makes me feel good doing it. And I'm glad you guys are watching them too. That always goes without saying. Sorry if yesterday's video was a little bit on the serious side, but that really does bother me when you ridicule the elderly, let's say, in a way that's unnecessary, rude, and just plain vile. I mean, you don't want to do that. She rooted for the other team, but you know, you can just ignore them. You know what? That's what I'm going to do too. I'm going to try to ignore what happened. I mean, ethically, I shouldn't. In fact, I'll probably think about it sometime again later on, but right now I don't want to think about it. I want to focus on making these videos because these are great. You guys are great. I don't know how to keep going with that. So, let's see. Well, I guess... Boy, I really don't know what to say today. I mean, I could say what I had for the tagline, but the tagline is going to ruin But you'll be reading the tagline anyway, so you'll know what I said. You'll know what I said before I even get here. Get here to this point, I mean, excuse me. You know, one thing I've been thinking about lately is, I never said this about myself, but one thing I really do like is, I do like manga and anime. I do. Not to like the crazy extent where like I have posters hanging everywhere, because, you know, look, see? Don't really have much in the way of posters except the portrait of the 50 states with those quarters. You guys remember those? Those were a nightmare to do, by the way. Well, I should reiterate, my mother did that for both my brother and I, and she was able to do it, but it took her 3 years longer than it should have. So instead of 2008, when she could have conceivably had them all, it was like 2011 when she finally did it. But anyway, there are some manga and anime I like. You know, I mean, I grew up in the 90s. Of course I saw Dragon Ball Z. And I still love it. You know, I still have problems with it. I mean, there are a few nitpicks I have with it. Some of which would involve spoilers, but I still love it. In fact, when they brought it back with the Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is basically just Dragon Ball Z, but without all that filler, that was great. You know what? Here's a pro tip for you guys. If you want to watch Dragon Ball Z, either read the manga, which for those of you who don't know, a manga is sort of like a comic book that you have to read from right to left. And it's most likely going to be in black and white, but there are some versions that are in color print. Or watch Dragon Ball Z Kai. I mean, The original Dragon Ball Z was like almost 300 episodes, whereas Dragon Ball Z is about half that. Dragon Ball Z Kai is about not even half that. So it's doable. You know, like 140, 150 in there. So you could. Plus, the same voice cast we all grew up with. You know, that's great. But, you know, other anime I like to watch. I used to like watching Naruto, but then the filler got annoying. I mean, I still read the manga, and I still saw the ending in the anime. But, just so much darn filler. And then, let's see. And, of course, there's One Piece. Man, One Piece, I've probably said this in the video already, but One Piece has been going on since 1997. And we're getting chapter 892 this week. And you guys probably wondering, well, 892 chapters in almost 20 years, shouldn't be over 1,000? Yes. But the creator has to take a break every couple weeks. Which is understandable, but here's the thing that bothers me. Because sometimes they don't say if it's taking a break or not. See, sometimes at the end of a chapter, it'll say you're taking a break, which annoys me, but at the same time, I don't really mind it. Because at least you told me ahead of time. What bothers me is when you don't say that you're taking a break, and then I'm waiting a week later to read the next chapter and it's not there. It's very inconvenient. In fact, they recently just did that where they told us that they weren't going to take a break. And they did. And we got the next chapter, and at the end of that next chapter, they say they're taking a break again. That really bothers me. Because you just took a break, you don't need another one. Oh well, it's, you know, the creator needs time to create, and I just have to learn to be patient. I mean, yeah, people joke that they're going to be in like 30, 40, 50 years old by the time it ends. I just hope it's not true. I really hope it's not true. But anyway, one manga and anime well, really a manga. The anime was kind of bad. I've been thinking about it as something called Toriko. And obviously you guys wouldn't have time for the whole story, but it consists of a plot device in that story is what's called a full course menu of life. Or a full course menu, I suppose. It consists of 8 things. You know, number 8. So, the things that a full course menu consists of is an hors d'oeuvre, a soup, a salad, a main course, a meat, a fish, and by fish it really could be any kind of seafood. They just go with fish just because, you know, it's the most abundant seafood there is. A dessert, and a drink. 8 things. I would have used both my hands, but I'm using the other one to hold my phone, obviously. Anyway, and it got me thinking, you know what? I could make a full course menu myself. And keep in mind, I first started reading the story and watching it around 2013, and it ended around 2016. But the story was like well over half over when I started reading it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is, I've thought about making a full course menu myself. And I actually do have several things picked out. So you know what? I'm going to tell you another upcoming theme I'm thinking about doing later down the line. And that is, I'm going to tell you what items are on my full course menu. And not only am I going to tell you what they are, but I'm going to tell you the places to go and get them. That's right, you're not only going to know what they are, you're going to know where to get them so you can try them yourself. You can't beat that with a wooden stick. And the best part is, you guys may have the same items I do. Or they could be different. Who knows? But it does also bring a question, because what if there are foods that are in your full course menu that you do like that are not on your full course menu? You know what? I'll do those foods too. So yeah, look forward to that theme coming up. Full course menu theme. Or you know what? You just call it the food theme. Call it the food theme. So yeah, I'm going to tell you what the items are. I'm going to tell you what my experiences are. And you're going to know the best places to go get them. So look forward to that. I'm going to talk about food every Friday. Hell, you know I'm going to talk about meat tomorrow. Spoiler alert, by the way. So yeah, that's about all I have right now. But honestly, let's get through these next couple days so we can focus on the weekend. Take care.